Hi, this is Articulate Storyline. Storyline is an interactive e-learning software where you can create dynamic content for students such as quizzes, drag and drop interactions, and assessments. It has a lot of great features. It's very easy to use, easy to get started with Storyline. These are some of the templates that they have, or you can go ahead and create your own. There's some basic layouts that you can go in and use, or again, you can create your own if you'd like. Some of the questions that are already built into Storyline, they have true and false, multiple choice, multiple response. You can ask the students to enter in text. You can ask them to enter in a number. There's a lot of drag and drop scenarios where the student would drag a box over to another area to get the question correct. There's also a hotspot, so if you had a map and you asked the students to locate like the Statue of Liberty, as long as you hot-spotted the Statue of Liberty and the student selected that, they would get the answer correctly. So what I'm going to show you with Articulate right now is a very simple and fun feature that it has that you can do very quickly and just engages the students a little more with the tutorial, which keeps them interested and keeps them going with what you're trying to teach them. So this is a simple little one where when I move my mouse over the character, she actually changes her pose. The gentleman does not have the same animation. He's not doing anything as I hover over him. We've hooked him up to a button, so if the student selects a certain button, he will give them the thumbs up when they get the answer correct. So let me move back to our storyboard, and I'm going to show you our next slide here. And what we're going to do with this slide, we'll actually go through a step-by-step demonstration on how to change the state of a particular object in a slide. And what we'll do is we'll change the state of her expression to surprise when we hover over. So we'll move back out and select that last slide and go ahead and show you how that's done. It's very simple. As you can see, we don't have a trigger for her yet, so we're going to go ahead and select her. Over here on our right, we have our trigger panel. Down in the middle, we have some buttons. The very first one is create a new trigger. I'm going to go ahead and select that. Our trigger wizard comes up. We want to change the state of, which is basically her expression, so that's already selected, so we just leave that with the default. We want to change that object, which is the character 1. We want to change her state to surprised. And when we want this to happen is when the user hovers the mouse over. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. We are not changing the object, we're keeping her the same. So we'll just leave the default there, and I will select OK. And let's go up to our preview and see if we did this correctly. And we hover over her and her expression does change, so we did do this correctly. And if we move back to our panel, we can see that we've added a trigger for character 1. Thanks so much,